Okay, let's unpack this. We're doing a deep dive today on a piece of tech you probably won't see, but it's critical for modern meeting rooms. It's the Kramer EXT3-C-WP-XR-T-US-W wall plate transmitter.
Right. And our focus really is how this one device simplifies extending some pretty complex signals over long distances.
Yeah.
It's about high-performance AV integration made, simpler.
So the core idea is it's a transmitter, high performance, long reach.
And crucially, using HDBaseT 3.0, that's the key tech here.
Why 3.0 specifically?
Well, because we're talking about pushing uncompressed 4K video at 60 Hz with full 4.4.4 color, that needs a lot of bandwidth. And alongside that, it's also sending USB, Ethernet, RS-232, and IR signals.
All down a single twisted pair cable.
Exactly.
Okay, you mentioned uncompressed 4K 64.4.4. We hear that spec a lot. Why is that specific color depth, the 4.4.4, important in like a professional setting compared to my TV at home?
Yeah, good question. It boils down to visual integrity. Think about detailed design work, medical imaging, or even just getting corporate brand colors exactly right on screen. 4.4.4 means zero color compression. What you see is precisely what was sent, no data loss.
Ah, okay, so no weird color artifacts or fuzziness on fine lines.
Precisely. And sending that huge signal, it's about 18 gigabits per second over 100 meters. That's why HDBaseT 3.0 is essential. It's the standard that can handle that data load cleanly over distance.
Right. Makes sense. Now let's shift to the user side, because a big feature here seems to be about convenience, right? Making it easy for anyone walking into the room. It's marketed as a full BYOD, bring your own device, docking solution.
Exactly. And the magic really is that single USB-C connection. Someone comes in, plugs their laptop in, assuming it supports DP alt mode, which many do now for video over USB-C.
Right, that's pretty standard on newer business laptops.
Yeah, and instantly they get their video on the main display. They can connect to room peripherals via USB 2.0, get wired Ethernet, and their laptop gets charged.
And charged properly, not just trickle charge. The specs say a PD 3.0 compliant, up to 60 watts.
That's right, 60 watts. That covers most professional laptops, keeping them powered even while presenting, so it's super convenient.
That's level of ease. Definitely high in some serious tech underneath. You mentioned the performance specs earlier, 4K 60, 4.4.4, HDCP 2.3, HDR10 support.
Yep, all the high-end video standards.
And the reach, again, is up to 100 meters or 330 feet.
Or they specify 90 meters, about 295 feet, if you use Kramer's own HDBaseT certified cables for, guaranteed best performance.
How do they pack all that, plus the power delivery, into something that fits in a standard wall box, a US-2 gang, right?
It's smart design for integration, and part of that is how it gets its own power. It's a PoE acceptor.
Ah, power over Ethernet. So it draws power from the receiver unit at the other end.
Correct. Through the same main HDBaseT cable, no need for an electrician to run a separate power outlet to the wall plate location.
That's huge for installers. Cleaner, faster installs.
Definitely. And for the IT or AV managers listening, there's more hidden value. You get bidirectional RS-232 and IR control pass-through.
So you can control the projector or display from the lectern area.
Right. And there's even an HDMI loop output. They call it mirroring. So you could have a small confidence monitor right there at the source if needed.
Okay, lots of smart little features.
Yeah.
You also mentioned something called IEI Pro, Kramer Intelligent ED Processing. What's that doing?
Yes, ED Day. It sounds technical, but it's basically the quick handshake that happens when you plug a source, like your laptop, into a display. It tells the laptop what the display can handle. With uncompressed 4K, that handshake is, well, it's really critical and complex. Kramer's system automates this negotiation smoothly. It's like a diplomat, ensuring the connection just works, delivering on that plug-and-play promise without, giving you a black screen.
Got it. The unsung hero making it all work seamlessly. Okay, before we wrap, let's touch on the commercial side. This isn't a consumer gadget. We saw vendors like HDTV Supply listing it around, $956, down from an MSRP of almost $1,200. That's quite an investment for a wall plate.
It is a significant price point, yes. But you need to view it as infrastructure, not just a component. Think total cost of ownership. You're getting that all-in-one signal extension, high-res video, USB, Ethernet control, power, and one reliable unit. Plus, Kramer offers a pretty solid warranty, often 7 years.
Right, 7-year warranty was mentioned. And things like free shipping can factor in too.
So when you calculate the cost of running separate cables for all those signals, plus potential troubleshooting down the line, this integrated approach starts to look very efficient, especially for reliability and minimizing service calls.
Okay, so summing it up for our listeners, you're essentially getting a very dense multi-signal hub. It takes care of almost all your connectivity needs in a high-spec meeting room, delivering top-tier video quality, all packed neatly into a standard wall plate.
Exactly. And maybe the final thought to leave you with, connecting this to the bigger picture, consider the convergence this represents. We now have a single standard network cable reliably carrying 18 gigs of uncompressed video, USB data, network connectivity, control signals, and significant power. So, looking ahead, what dedicated infrastructure might become obsolete? Are separate long-haul HDMI cables, USB extenders, or even dedicated AC power runs at presentation points becoming legacy in these kinds of high-end AV spaces? That's something to think